So guys, I want to take a little bit of time with this particular video to explain what Mosaic is all about. Mosaic is actually a process. It's an acronym. Each of the letters of the word Mosaic means something. So we're going to start with the first one. The M of Mosaic means to move well. This is the starting point for most people because they come into the clinic with some type of pain, some type of back problem or neck problem, where they can't turn their head as far as they would want to, or they can't move their shoulder in the full range of motion that they need to. They need to move better. Here's what's very interesting though, is that movement is life, and life is movement. So whether it's digestive function and digestive movement, or detoxification, your lymphatic flow, your ability to move and get up and to get out of a chair, your ability to enjoy life is based upon your ability to move. Gardening, playing a sport, playing with the grandkids, getting in and out of a car requires movement. But not just movement, but the best movement possible. So it's move well. It's not just move, because if you have abnormal movement, if one leg is too long, or if I have too much weight on one side of my body, if I'm moving or running with my body weight not symmetrical, not even on both sides, then I'm actually going to wear out that heavier side. Does that make sense? The O of Mosaic is to optimize. And optimize, again, is a different consciousness. It's the idea of being the best you can be. It's the idea of winning at life and not letting life beat you up. Being beaten up by life is like having a disease process, like Alzheimer's or Parkinson's or cancer or heart disease. And here's what's interesting. Almost all of these are preventable, which means they're lifestyle related. How you live your life will determine how well you end your life. And our philosophy at Mosaic is all about having a health span that is actually longer than your lifespan. You don't want a health span shorter than your lifespan. You want it longer than your lifespan. So that's what optimize means. But here's the deal. To optimize, you're going to have to do something, which means you're going to have to support, you're going to have to add, you're going to have to supplement your lifestyle if you're going to optimize. Anything that you want to keep in good shape, you're going to have to take care of. Whether it's your car or your house, raising your kids, you don't do it by abdication. You do it because you're adding energy into it. The law of sowing and reaping states that you reap what you sow, more than you sow, later than you sow. So you need to add something into it. That's the S. That's the support and the supplementation process. The A of Mosaic is to acquire knowledge and wisdom. So we got M.O.S.A.I. The A is to acquire knowledge and wisdom. Knowledge by itself means nothing. It could be good knowledge, but not right for you as an individual. Everyone's a little bit different. So why do we assume that we're so similar on the inside when we're so different on the outside? Our DNA, that how our life has lived its life and how it's processed through our body will be different from one person to the next. Do you not know, or have you not seen, that two people in the same stressful circumstances may react completely differently? Same situation, but they've reacted in a completely different way. That's why we need to acquire knowledge and wisdom to know what we need to do for you and for you specifically. Well, that then leads us directly into the I of Mosaic, and that's individualized care, and that's where the work actually happens. If I lump everybody into, let's say, a diabetes type patient or a cancer type patient or a heart disease type patient, and I have these silos of disease processes, it's very easy because everyone's going to get the same care. But if I individualize it, if I want to try and create an individualization, oh my goodness, that takes work. Because if there are 6 billion people and growing on the face of the earth, ultimately it means that your own particular healthcare plan is the 1/6 billionth version of it. That's incredible. Now the C of Mosaic, the last part of the acronym for Mosaic, is to continue for life, and it's a double meaning. And that double meaning, one, is to continue for a lifetime of constantly having the process of caring for and looking after the body, this one temple that we've been given. Because if you can't live here, you're going to have to move out. And here's the deal. It's the same way with your house or your garden. If you're going to garden, you need a gardener. If you're going to have a lawn, you're going to have a lawn mower to cut it, to water it, to make sure that it gets green, it doesn't die on you. The same thing with the body. So continue for life. The first part is for a lifetime, you're going to have to do that. But the other thing is to maximize your life's energy, to get that life's energy as high as possible, to last as long as possible. Well, that's Mosaic. So it's a 6-step process of move well, optimize, support and supplement where necessary, acquire knowledge and wisdom, individualize care, and continue for life. It's a 6-step process of education, of processing, of learning and understanding and growing in your knowledge of who you are and who you want to be. I would ask you that you join me, because I have my own vision, I have my own dream, and I have my own reality that I have to work with. As a physician, I just know a lot of things, and I know that I need to work with myself on my own reality. So will you join me? Will you join me in this discovery process of learning how we can work together and create and generate a community of people that are willing to share and to help each other and to support each other in being the best we can be, so that we can defy the odds and not manage or become part of a risk or become part of a statistic that says that cancer is almost 1 in 2, heart disease is 1 in 3, and diabetes is about 1 in 4, and neurodegenerative problems, 50% of people that live to 80, 85 years old, more women than men. I don't want anybody or myself to be that type of statistic. So join with me. Come on and let's see what we can do together. I'll see you on the inside.